Bueno, pues primeramente gracias a todos por venir y pues la verdad estamos muy contentos de empezar el año con una gran pelea ante Sergiy Derevyanchenko. Yo creo que pues es un gran oponente, es una buena prueba para mi carrera y una gran pelea para todo el público.
Han visto muchas críticas sobre los oponentes, los rivales de antes, pero ¿piensas que ya el momento de tapar bocas ya comienza con Derevyanchenko y sigue después?
Sí, así es, pues la verdad pues yo respeto mucho pues todo lo que dice la prensa, todo lo que dice la gente, pero la verdad es que pues nosotros siempre hemos estado ahí, siempre hemos estado buscando las mejores peleas, Charlo, Triple G, pues a todos, pero pues nadie quiere pelear, entonces nosotros qué podemos hacer, ¿no?
Okay, I would also like to introduce Sergiy Derevyanchenko, who has joined us virtually for this portion as well. Oh. You okay? Sergiy.
Está comiendo tamales, lo vi muy cachetón. Lo vi muy cachetón.
Oh, yeah. Hold on, he's back. Hold on. Hold on, let me confirm something.
We're gonna have translate.
Yeah.
Super.
There we go.
So, we just want to invite Sergey, who has just joined us. Sergey, if you want to make any comments.
Comments about what?
About the fight.
Yes. Hello?
Yeah, can you hear us?
Yeah, I mean. Yeah, this is tough fight. It's good fight. Munguia, good fighter, and I like this fight. Good.
We can't hear you, Sergey. You hit the mute button. Can you repeat that, please?
Yeah, this is good fight for everyone. For everyone and for fans and boxing.
Good. Thank you. Cool.
Jaime, you mentioned that you've been trying to get fights with Triple G and Charlo. This is the fight that you got. He did fight Triple G and Charlo, lost to Danny Jacobs, never been stopped. What does a KO win for you against Sergiy Derevyanchenko? What does that do for your career?
¿Qué significaría para ti poderlo parar? Bueno, pues yo creo que sería un gran logro, ¿no? Yo creo que sería un gran logro, pero más sin embargo nosotros, bueno, en mi caso o en mi equipo no nos estamos preocupando por noquearlo, no. Nosotros queremos hacer una gran pelea, sacar una gran victoria y si el knockout llega, obviamente lo vamos a buscar, pero si llega mucho mejor.
Well, it will be great for us if we can stop him, but in my team and myself, we're preparing for a good, tough fight, and we want to give the audience a great fight. And what we really want is to be very convincible in the ring, and that's what we want. That's what we are concentrating in, giving a great fight. If the knockout comes, that will be great.
¿Vamos a ver algún cambio en tu estilo de pelea?
Are we going to see a great change in your fighting style in this fight?
Sí, pues yo creo que pues vamos a tratar de trabajar pues mi distancia, golpes limpios, golpes al cuerpo. Yo creo que, como lo he dicho, sin duda va a ser una gran pelea.
Well, we're gonna try to work on our distance, and we're going to the body, the head, and do combinations, and without a doubt, it will be a great fight.
And just a reminder, you guys can ask Sergey questions as well.
Okay.
Jaime, ¿alguna vez se te ofreció la pelea con Carlos Adame o Gianni Mancolé?
Bueno, hubo algunas pláticas para pelear con ellos, más sin embargo nosotros estábamos esperando pues pelear con Golovkin o Charlo.
The question was if he was offered Adames or anyone else, and the answer is we were waiting to fight Charlo or Triple G. Sometimes they approach us, but never. We were never discussing this in a table.
Me siento que recientemente Virgil Ortiz se salió de su pelea, Ryan García acaba de perder. ¿Te sientes con presión extra de ser la estrella, la persona que vuelve a impulsar a Golden Boy como el campeón que eres?
Bueno, yo creo que la verdad estamos trabajando muy fuerte para tratar de hacer lo que tú dices. Yo creo que sin duda esta pelea va a ser un gran paso para mi carrera y pues para la de todos nosotros.
The question is that Ryan Garcia lost and Virgil Ortiz postponed his fight. Do you feel pressure to be the star of Golden Boy, to have her under your shoulders, all the responsibility? He says he's working for that. He's been working for that his entire career, and of course he's gonna try to perform as best as he can.
Who is Sergey's promoter for the fight? Who are you working with to have the fight come together, Oscar, or whoever could answer it?
I believe it's Lou DeBella, ¿verdad?
I think it's Lou DeBella.
Yeah, could Sergey?
No.
It's Samson.
I don't. Yeah, I didn't work
Samson
with Lou DeBella.
Oh, he did. Sorry, who's your promoter, my friend?
I have his manager, El Hammond, Keith Connolly.
Okay. So now with working with Al Heyman now for another consecutive fight, is this the beginning of many more interesting fights to come since Munguia is looking for those fights that are on that side?
Well, look, like I said before, the Ryan Garcia fight with Tank Davis, it not only gave the fans the best fight that they wanted to watch at the time, but it opened the doors to work with Al Heyman and to push for a fight that Jaime Munguia always wanted. And we obviously know it's Charlo. And fighting Derevyanchenko is obviously a very tough fight. He's a warrior. He has fought with the best of the best, including Daniel Jacobs and Triple G, which I think a lot of people will say that Derevyanchenko gave Triple G the toughest fight of his career. So we want to make the best fights happen. That's the bottom line. And the fact that other fighters were not available at the time, we had to go with Derevyanchenko, who is probably the toughest guy that he can face. So I'm hoping that this opens up the doors for future fights with other promoters, and we can make the best fights happen for the fans.
You ran into him on the William Cepeda fight like 2 Saturdays ago, I think. What did he tell you, Jamal?
Yes, he appeared in 2 of Golden Boy's last fights, and I felt that he was taunting me and telling me, let's make this fight happen. Let's make the Munguia fight happen. And it was music to my ears because that's the fight that we want. That's exactly what we wanna make happen for the fans. And obviously, Charlo has no control of what what fights he can make. He has to go through Al Heyman, obviously, and so look, I told him, go talk to your people and have them call me. Let's make this fight happen. We first now have a commitment with Derevyanchenko. If everything goes well, we never know because it's a fight. This is a real fight on June 10th. It's a real fight, and it's a fight that You just don't know who's gonna win. That's the type of fight that we're in, June 10th. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But we're wide open to work with any promoter out there to make the best fights happen.
What was Munguia's thoughts when he saw that that Jamal had approached Oscar for the fight? He commented something on social media, I think.
¿Cuáles fueron tus pensamientos cuando viste que Charlo se acercó con Oscar a tratar de hacer tu pelea y todo eso que ha salido en todos lados? Que Charlo le estuvo diciendo a Oscar, hay que hacer la pelea. ¿Qué sentiste?
No, pues la verdad una gran emoción. Yo creo que eso es un gran avance que él también quiera la pelea. Entonces, pues vamos a ver qué pasa.
I was very excited when I saw that he was approaching Oscar, and this is a great advance if he's trying to approach him to try to make the fight. It's a great beginning.
He commented on social media, he responded to Jamal. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Que le respondiste en las redes sociales a él cuando te retó, que puedes comentar algo de eso.
Sí, pues simplemente le dije que hiciéramos la pelea.
Simply, I just told him, let's make the fight, but be for real.
Jaime, ¿tú piensas que Sergey te aguante todos los rounds en esta pelea? Nunca ha perdido él por knockout, es muy duradero, trabaja mucho el cuerpo, mucha presión. ¿Cómo tú ves que él se desenvuelva para el 10 de junio?
The question is, do you think you can go the distance or stop Derevyanchenko, because he puts a lot of pressure, he works good the body, and he's never been stopped, he always comes to fight. What do you think?
Bueno, pues obviamente nosotros yo creo que lo puedo noquear. Obviamente pues todo cambia ya cuando estás arriba del ring, pero sin duda vamos a buscar el knockout y vamos a hacer la mejor pelea para toda la afición.
I really believe that I can knock him out, and of course when you're in the ring, things change, but we're gonna do the best fight we can, and we're gonna look for the knockout.
Look, the bottom line is that we've always wanted to pursue the very best fights. Okay, for some reason, the WBC at 168 pounds or 160 pounds for that matter has been held by Charlo for 2 years. I don't understand why, but for 2 years, and we felt that Derevyanchenko versus Jaime Munguia should be for the title or to fight for the number 1 position. It didn't happen for some reason. Mauricio Suleiman did not make that happen. So we're now fighting at 168 with Munguia and Derevyanchenko. If that fight was ordered to fight for the number 1 position or for the interim title, they would be fighting at 160. So let's make that clear.
So if that fight does happen with Charlo, would Jaime be willing to move back down? I know he's growing into the weight now and everything, but would he be willing to move back down? And how hard of a move down would that be for him again?
Absolutely. That's obviously a question for Jaime, but if he's going to fight for the title and they're going to order a title, he would chop off an arm to make 160. That's how important the titles are. Jaime Munguia is a warrior. He will fight with anybody.
Si puedes hablar de eso, de bajar de peso para una pelea contra Charlo.
Maybe un brazo, una pierna.
Also notice that Charlo is struggling for the weight, and he's 2 years out of the ring. So if he wants 160, if he wants one in a catch weight, whatever. The thing is to make that fight happen.
Sí, pues la verdad, yo creo que pues en el peso que quieran nosotros peleamos, no tengo ningún problema. Obviamente es un poco complicado llegar a las 160, pero yo creo que sí lo podemos hacer una vez más. Si es una gran oportunidad, lo hacemos.
All right, last question for.
Sorry. The answer was, of course, in the way that he wants. It's tough to make 160, but if the opportunity is there, I will make 160 for one more time for the people.
Sergiy, any final comments from you?
Yes.
Any final comments to the press here?
No.
Thank you very much, Sergey.
Thank you, Sergey. Yeah, thank you for your time. I also want to point out.
Because I'm not good speak English.
Yo tampoco.
I can speak with Ukrainian language, but you don't understand.
We also can speak Spanish too.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Speak Spanish, Ukrainian.
Spanish and Ukrainian.
Spanish and Ukrainian.
Yeah.
That will be nice.
Yeah.
Jaime, any final
Thank you, Sergey.
No, todo bien. Listos. Nos vemos el 10 de junio, Sergey.
Okay, thank you so much. We'll see June 10. It is a great fight.
And I want to point out as well that we had a pre-sale, like we always do with all our fights, all our major fights, all our fighters. And this fight here with Jaime Munguia and Sergiy was the best pre-sale we've ever had in the history of Golden Boy. So it goes to show you what the selling power of Jaime Munguia, and the fact that people know Sergiy versus Jaime is going to be an all-out war.
Awesome. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Sergey.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
¿Algo más?
Sí, Oscar, en español lo que habías dicho. ¿Por qué hay tanto retroceso para Jaime Munguia y no enfrentar a Charlo, a los grandes? ¿Qué es lo que está pasando?
Yo creo que a veces los contrincantes están ocupados, a veces hay política, a veces quizás no quieren pelear con él porque piensan que obviamente no es el momento, pero obviamente nosotros estamos en una posición en donde vamos a presionar. Vamos a presionar para pelear con los mejores del mundo, para pelear con los Charlos. Hemos hablado con la gente de Triple G. Ahora no sabemos qué planes tienen. No sé si se quieren retirar o pelear de vuelta, pero poco a poco vamos a estar avanzando y presionar a todos los campeones para que peleen con Jaime Munguia.
All right. Thank you, guys.